And it's a fascinating journey, right? Because it's always that journey with people where they go through an episode of either intense loneliness or real hardship, right? And usually that's how they kind of find this work. But what's interesting about you, Christian, is that you took your experience and you decided to build a business around it, several businesses around it. Tell me about that journey and how you made that decision and that transition.
Well, so that goes to another place of pain in my life was, I'd heard about coaching, and then as an adult, I grew up, I had all these hopes and dreams. I had started a business, but I knew I needed to I was working at a regular job. I hated my job. Eventually, I wasn't even taking action on my business. I got out of shape. I was in a relationship that wasn't working. I remember I went over to my girlfriend's house and we were like sleeping back to back, like things weren't good between us. My work life was terrible. I was actually being harassed and humiliated at work by a coworker. And I just remember I was laying there just thinking, like, how did my life end up like this? It just
Mhm.
felt horrible. And I remember, I'd heard about coaching. I was like, man, I just need to get a coach. So I went and I found a coach, and within 9 months, my life completely changed. I started taking action on my business. I got myself back in shape. I stood up to the guy that was bullying me at work. And eventually I left that relationship and I quit my job and started my own business, was working out for myself full time. So all that happened from the power of coaching.